Welcome to the 8-Bit Cat Show, Gamers Corner Edition, a place where friends geek out over the nerdy things we love. I'm still your host, Stephanie Katz. With us tonight, we have Peter.
Hey.
Zach.
Need that one or this one?
Peter.
Say hello, Zach.
Oh, hi.
Chum.
He already said, "Oh hi."
Oh, hi there. So
Hey there, hi there, ho there.
So we got some
Stole my fire.
gamey things going
Just call me
on.
Prometheus.
Oh hi.
Just call me Prometheus.
Y'all remember G4 TV?
I do, in fact,
Oh,
remember
yeah.
G4 TV. That was a fun thing.
So
I enjoyed that stuff.
I'm really excited because it is coming back in November.
What? Actually, I heard about this. This does sound awesome. I'm actually excited for
Was
that.
it coming actually TV or what?
From what I saw, they haven't quite secured a network, but they do have like a YouTube up fully running, and Attack of the Show is coming back with Kevin Pereira. There's another show that they already have set up coming back. So I'm just really excited because I grew up on G4, and I've gotten to meet both Kevin Pereira and Kristen Adams. So
Spike TV, baby.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really excited.
Back when Spike TV was good.
What's
I mean,
on-
I hope they bring back X-Play, if only just so I can get more Special Agent Bob and Secret Agent Steve skits.
Yeah, I don't remember the full list of shows, but I just Attack of the Show. I remember them saying, because I was like, yes, Kevin Pereira.
That's the main one, is Attack of the Show.
Yeah.
If they've got that back, they will be in good shape, I think, with that.
Yeah.
That's exciting, though. Do
Yeah,
we have
that's
a
awesome.
Do we have a specific date for November?
Not that I saw.
I think I said November.
It'll probably be
Correct.
delayed.
Probably. Everything's. I've got a list of things.
Oh,
that are
I'm sorry.
delayed.
I meant November of next year.
Oh, okay.
I've got a list of things
Probably
that are
still
delayed.
delayed.
Jesus.
So you can say like that. November is pretty close to not give us an exact day.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I was just kidding.
No, she wasn't kidding that it said November.
I think it meant November of this year. I think that's what I thought.
I hope that's what it meant. That'd be great.
So it's probably gonna be delayed.
Who knows?
Speaking of delays,
Could just be on YouTube.
Who's still looking for a PS5?
Not I.
Not me.
Did you finally get yours, Peter?
He's had
I've
one.
had mine since
I know.
launch day.
I know.
Um,
The benefits of working for a company that had them.
Right.
So, Sony was like, hey guys, I know you guys want PS5s, so here's the deal. We're going to let you register to buy one directly from us, but there's some caveats. One, you have to have a PSN account.
Makes
and
sense.
it's not like, oh, I just made this today and I'm going to go register. Has to have been like up for a while. Then you can go to the Sony website and put in your PS account stuff and be like, yes, put me on the list. And then Sony will send you an email inviting you to register for a chance to buy a PS5.
Fuck you, Sony.
So when you receive this email from Sony, you're still not even guaranteed to get one?
Correct.
Yeah, it's most likely just a way to curb resellers, but it is a whole hell of a lot of steps just to get this system.
Well, I mean, the
Especially
reason you can't
how
get the system because of the resellers.
Well, and
Exactly.
also because they said that the shortage is going to continue into next year. But that does sound like part of it is that because they know the shortage is going to be continuing to next year, they're making you go through a bunch of extra steps to try and stop resellers. Because right now, as soon as PlayStations hit, like Target website, Walmart, Best Buy, wherever, resellers are going, scooping them up, and then reselling them on eBay for like thousands of dollars.
Because people wanted a PS5.
Because they're dumb.
I didn't say you were
I
wrong.
mean, there's still not a single exclusive title for that system.
Yeah, I
Good
would.
job, Bailey.
I will buy. I would buy it at sticker price and not a penny more. And
Agreed.
even then,
Fuck
I'd
you,
like a
Sony.
deal. Hey, it's not Sony's fault. Most of it's the reseller's fault.
Fuck Sony.
I did enjoy how Sony apparently has a Valley Girl accent when I think most of those guys are Japanese. Oh my god, you guys gonna have to register.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
So don't get that. So you're gonna have to have a PSN account. You can't just have one that's like brand new. You gotta have it like a year ago. A little bit more. You pretty much need to be owning a PS4. Okay.
Okay.
If you don't own
Yes.
a PS4, you're probably not going to get
Oh,
a
I
PS5.
saw your notes.
Look at the kitchen.
Oh, look at that. Cats.
I
Sometimes they're
love
cats.
her.
Valkyrie.
Valkyrie.
I can't see it.
Speaking of, I just spit on things.
Speaking of spitting on things,
I was gonna say, speaking of ridiculous things, who's ready to buy Skyrim again?
I was thinking. Speaking of spitting on things, I hope they spit on my butt before they fuck me again for buying this game.
I already have it. I don't need to buy it again.
On November 11th, the Skyrim Anniversary Edition is coming out, and it's
What anniversary? The anniversary of which release? Good lord.
It's a great question, but it's gonna have all of the current mods on it.
What mods? The mods they made? Because they haven't made any good mods.
Yeah.
If they got the mods that some people
No.
have made on PC, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
some good
that's what
shit
it
on
is.
there.
Like all of the mods that have been like running on.
Did they pay the people who created those mods
I
for
don't
their
know.
content?
Here's what I
True.
know is
That's a
that
good question.
because they've apparently rebuilt the way the mods are. There's actually a rumor and a fear that this is going to hurt the modding community.
Yeah.
Because the way they rebuilt the engine, it's going to be really hard to like make more mods.
Well, for that version.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah, so don't buy that version.
Well, like I said, I mean, it doesn't make any sense. They're alienating the only people that still continue to play that game.
Let that game
Yeah.
become what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, but again, that's my thing is, if they're just, I know there's probably something in the fine print there that says anything you mod on here, we own in perpetuity because we are a bunch of assholes, and we don't want to actually do our own work. But if you do it for us, we'll take it, use it, and make it everything look pretty. Like Rockstar did the right thing. There's a guy that in their modding community, they got their online, the Grand Theft Auto online loading times, cut them down by 70%. Guess what? They gave him free. He gets any game that they ever make now for free, and they gave him $10,000 because they're like, guess what? You did our job for us. Thanks a lot. Bethesda should be doing the same thing. You did our job for us. Here's a little something back to you.
Yeah, but
And I doubt they did that.
because they're making you pay for this game again.
Like I said, I doubt
Why
they
aren't
did
we
that.
just getting what Elder Scrolls 6? Isn't that the next one?
Yes, it
That
would
should be the next one, yeah. If we actually get it, who knows? Maybe it'll just be Skyrim 2.
Ooh, Skyrim 2, Electric Boogaloo.
I'm only gonna buy it if it's called Electric Boogaloo.
All right, I would like to see Skyrim, but with electricity.
I played Skyrim.
That's called Fable.
I played
Right,
Skyrim
you're
once for 10 minutes on the 360, and that was it.
You didn't like Skyrim? I actually love Skyrim. I'm just tired they keep making me buy this game.
Yeah, I won't buy it again.
I'm
I
not
like
buying
the
it again.
previous Elder Scroll games better, but Skyrim still had some fun. It's just, move on. It's not even that good anymore. It hasn't aged all that well.
Right?
I mean, give me something. I need more. Because, like, it looked great then, and yeah, no, they've updated the graphics 4 different times for 3 different consoles. Because, yeah, I know it was on 360, Xbox One. I think then they gave it a remaster on the Xbox One, and now they got it on the Series X. That's ridiculous.
Just make a new goddamn game.
Or at least don't make me spend $60 on it every time.
Right?
The re-release now should be like, it's $25. Thanks, guys. We didn't actually have to do that much more work on it.
All we did was just add the mods to the game.
Yeah, we stole somebody else's
But
work.
they look pretty.
I didn't say they didn't look pretty. I just said the reason they look pretty is because somebody else did the work modding and doing the code to make it look pretty.
Right.
Bethesda
I will
didn't do
say
that.
if this game launches with Macho Man Randy Savage dragons, I'll give it a little bit of credit.
Honestly, if they
Like,
go
that's the default state.
if they give that as an option off the bat, oh yeah.
Speaking of other ridiculous things, so we mentioned in the last, when we were talking about the Nintendo Direct,
yeah.
that Nintendo Online was adding a new thing. So currently, for Nintendo Online, it's $20 for a year, and that gets you online
It's
play.
for a year.
Yeah, it's $20 for a year.
Shit.
You get online play. You get the NES and SNES games library that they have on there. Cloud backup for your games. You get the Switch app for your phone, and then special offers.
Does it use a sword to back up your stuff?
No.
Club.
No, I got it, and I was ignoring you. So I mean, overall, I've always thought that was a pretty good deal.
That's
Because
not bad. $20 a year. I thought it was $20 a month, and I was okay with that.
It's $20 a year, which compared to PlayStation Plus and Games Pass is pretty reasonable. So then they came
Game
out.
Pass is $16 a month.
No,
Yeah.
it used to be $5 a month.
Not anymore.
And we're $70 a year for live.
Yeah.
But
So then they came out and they were like, "Hey guys, so we're adding basically."
do they still have that
new
option?
tier."
Is that still an
Yes,
option?
there's still
That tier is still an option. Okay.
Yes. So they're like, "Okay, we're adding a new tier. This tier gets you, besides all that other stuff, you also get the N64 and Sega games library that they're putting on there. That doesn't mean everything. That just means what they're putting on there
What they're
when they
putting
put
on
it on there. It's gonna let you create suspend points in those games so that when you boot it back up, it'll take you back to where you were.
Oh, you can actually have saved games in my Sega games. All right.
You
They
get
did the same thing with the SNES.
you get the
games.
multiplayer online, and then if you own Animal Crossing,
You have to already own Animal Crossing.
what the fuck's the name of the new Animal Crossing?
New Horizons.
Thank you. My brain totally died. So you have Animal Crossing New Horizons. You get the expansion pack Happy Home Paradise for free.
So you get extra shit for your houses.
Yeah.
$50 a year.
It's still cheaper than Microsoft or PlayStation, though. I'll give them that.
And if you upgrade from the old tier to the new tier, they'll prorate it for you.
So it's 30 extra bucks.
Well, no, it depends on how much time you have left.
Right.
True.
Yeah, if you still have 11 months left.
It would be 30 extra bucks, roughly.
Yeah. But if you're down to
32
your
extra
second to
bucks.
last day, you're paying the whole 50.
But here's and I think Peter and I'll let you go first, Peter, because I think me and you have the same feelings on this.
They're charging us $30 more, and the whole point of this membership is to have access to the online. You'd think if they were having a higher tier like this that you would get better access to, the server. You'd have less disconnects in handheld mode, so the cloud versions weren't complete shit. Instead, we are just getting access to some N64 games and an expansion for a game that not everybody has. And if you let your membership lapse, you will lose that expansion. It's a complete waste of money. That's ridiculous.
Again, I guess my only justification for it is it's still cheaper than the other two major console services.
Yeah, but if you're a gamer, it's still 50 extra bucks because you probably already have the gaming services for the other consoles. So
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, because they're basically bricks if you don't.
yeah,
because the nice thing about Games Pass is they're constantly you're constantly getting games for that, and I mean it's not just a couple games. They give you a decent chunk of games
Halo
to play.
Infinite's going to be free on that if you already have the Game Pass. And that's a huge game.
Plus gives you 3 games a month, but Nintendo, the rate that they actually update and give you games for these older systems, it's ridiculous.
It shouldn't
You
be
have to wait
that
a
hard to
couple
do
months
either.
for new content.
Yeah, and that's the other thing too. It's maybe the PlayStation Plus games that month aren't that great, but it's kind of one of those things where it's okay, if you're an online player though, that's still really worth it for you because you're going to be playing your Destiny and your Call of Duty and Fortnite and all of that stuff. But with this, there aren't a lot of online games that create that community. And
For the Switch, no.
Peter, did they ever fix the chat feature? Do you still
Not
have
that
to?
I'm aware of.
Yeah,
It's
so
still safer to just go through Discord.
yeah, so it's not even with the other with Xbox or PlayStation where you can just throw a headset on and talk to your friends. There's a whole separate app you have to go through, and the integration isn't really great. And again, we're talking the only major game I can think of that has a legit online multiplayer community is Splatoon.
But everybody loves Splatoon. I can't stand it.
I mean, there's still people who play Smash and stuff, but it's just not the same. This connecting to the internet on the Switch has always been awful unless you buy that wired-in adapter.
It's so weird that it does not have an Ethernet port. Even on
Yeah.
the base. The base should have an Ethernet port, should it not?
You would think.
Well, so you can pay another $30 to get that adapter.
No, there
they
is an
made it.
adapter?
Yes.
Well, that's still stupid.
And it is the only way to reliably play a game online.
Yeah, and it's like when it was $20 a year, I was like, okay, you know, that's not bad, especially for what you're getting. But it's like now you're upping the price and you're giving me one, we don't know if this is a one-time thing with the expansion pack or if they're going to throw this in with other games. Like when, you know, oh, I'm just going to use Super Smash as an example because it's on the top of my head. But it's like, oh, Super Smash, you're going to get this new fighter pack for free. Or, you know, oh, here's the new Zelda DLC for free or stuff for you being an online member. Like, all they said is you're going to get this one particular expansion pack for free if you have the game. So that only applies to a certain amount of the population. And then also, like, the N64 and Sega library, there's a couple good games on there, but I don't necessarily know if it's worth the hassle and the $50.
Do they already have the list of the ones that they're going to have available immediately from those?
Right.
I believe so.
Like,
Peter, can you pull that up?
I mean,
I'll find it.
honestly, that would just be the selling point. Everybody's like, man, I wish I could play like Mario 64 on this thing.
I
And
know.
then Mario 64 is on there, and they're like, oh my god, I'm gonna get this freaking membership for Mario 64, and that's all they get it for. They don't get it for any other game.
And there's some people that will do that.
And then there's people who like Sega, and they'll
No,
fucking
like,
probably
oh,
get like Sonic.
Do I
or
get all the
something.
Sonic games?
Yeah, do I get
If I get all
Sonic?
the Sonic games, okay, yeah.
I know Sonic 2 is on there.
Probably because it's like the less glitchy of all of them.
Okay, so for the N64 games, we're gonna have Dr. Mario, Mario Kart 64, Mario Tennis,
Yeah.
Mario Kart
Sin
64
and
is
Punishment, Star Fox 64, Super Mario
Star
64, Ocarina of Time, Winback, and Yoshi's Story.
No,
I did like
GoldenEye?
Yoshi's Story.
No
No
GoldenEye?
GoldenEye at launch.
All right.
And,
When GoldenEye comes out available on it, I
get it.
think
and
about
what's
it. I think about it.
Do you have the list for Sega?
Yes, Castlevania Bloodlines, which is one of the shittier ones.
Yeah.
Contra Hardcore, Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, so another Tetris clone.
That one's terrible.
Echo the Dolphin, Golden Axe, Gunstar Heroes, Musha, Fantasy Star, Maddie just died in the background, Rise Star.
What game is that?
Doesn't that have a sequel? Man, he just died in the background too.
How's that game
Shinobi
play?
3.
Does that game play? Does just Maddie keep dying, or does she actually survive falling?
She survived. You gotta keep making sure she doesn't die. Just checking in with her.
It's like a Tamagotchi?
time.
Yeah, exactly.
Just checking in with her all the time. You okay? Yeah, I'm okay. All right, keep going. Sorry.
Shinobi 3, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Streets of Rage, and Strider.
There's like 3 decent games on there.
Yeah.
Exactly. They're grabbing a bunch of stuff to fill out the library, but they're not necessarily grabbing the more popular stuff. Hell, I might have gone for this if it had Bomberman 64, just because.
If it had Bomberman, yeah,
used to
that'd be
play
fun.
when we were kids.
Love
Yeah.
that game.
And to clarify, you said Mario Kart 64, not Super Mario 64,
No,
correct?
Also-
Mario Kart 64 and Super Mario 64. So
And
if you bought
Star
that
Fox
Anniversary
64.
Edition, they did it again here.
Which I did. I have that.
Did you really?
Yeah, I have this.
Why didn't you tell me? I want to play that game.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's just one less reason for you to not get this membership, because
Right?
you already have one of the
Yeah, I
games.
bought the All-Star Collection, which has Super Mario 64, Mario Galaxy, and Mario Sunshine.
Yes, which that's the best one on the list. You can't beat Mario Sunshine.
I didn't really like Mario Sunshine.
Eat a dick.
Back on the dicks, are we?
It's quiet.
Damn.
Too quiet. Watch out, Fox! It's a trap. Sorry.
Do a barrel roll.
Do a barrel.
You broke
I mean,
me.
at least I guess they're launching with Ocarina of Time. They know a bunch of people are going to want to play that one again
Yeah.
and not
And-
have to
It's
dig
all the
out
selling
an old
point.
system.
Well, and the
I'll
other
say their
nice
64 list is a lot better than their Sega list.
and the other nice thing too is
Oh, yeah,
that
absolutely.
originally they said Ocarina of Time was going to come later, but it sounds like it is going to be at launch.
Who knows? This is still listed as a coming soon list, so these could
Oh.
be just things they're planning to launch. They could launch this with Dr. Mario 64 and like Sin and Punishment, and then have the others
And
coming
that's
later.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because like
Yeah, they're
for some
gonna
of the
purposely
really
not
solid
tell
games
you.
for the SNES took a really long time to get there. I really
That's
don't
true.
know how long it's going to be before we see stuff like GoldenEye. Because hell, we haven't seen any of the Final Fantasy games hit the SNES stuff, and that's where a lot of them came out on.
Well, they're also doing like a lot of other stuff with that. They had that pixel collection thing they were doing.
Yeah.
Like my brain can't. It was like on Steam, I think, right?
Yeah. Final Fantasy re-released a bunch of its old games. Yeah.
So they might have a license with Steam right now or something.
It could be. But that might be the issue that we're facing with the increased price here too. I mean, I'm
Because they gotta
fairly
pay for those
confident they don't have the
licenses.
distribution rights for GoldenEye. That's probably why we're not seeing it right now.
You're right.
Because that would get a lot of people to pay for this service.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm not gonna lie
Especially
though.
if it has online servers.
Yeah.
I didn't know Yoshi's Story was on there, and I kind of want to play Yoshi's Story. I loved Yoshi's Story. It was so cute.
It was pretty adorable, to be fair.
That's if it
But
comes up a
yeah,
bunch.
the list is kind of sad. I don't need to replay Ocarina of Time. Last time I played it, I think I beat it in like a couple of hours, and was like, this was a waste of $30.
I don't remember the last time I played Ocarina, or if I even played it. It might have been one of those where I watched someone else play it. I don't. That's how long it's been. I don't remember.
I think I'd still get stuck in the water temple.
The water temple was a bitch.
Like, I'm pretty sure I'd still spend 40 minutes like, where the fuck is it? I've played this 1,000 times. Where's the goddamn button again?
Go down. I gotta go up. What the
At least now you can just hop on and look up like a wiki. Where do go?
That's not the fun part. The fun part is finding out.
Fun part is
Bro.
getting so frustrated you throw your fucking awkwardly shaped controller through a wall.
I don't got
goddamn ninja
man.
star.
I ain't got time for that. I've only
Man.
thrown one controller in my life, and it was with you fuckers playing Destiny.
I wasn't there.
I don't know. Ocarina of Time is
so-
like puzzles and stuff is so ingrained in my mind. I don't even get stuck in the water temple or anything anymore.
That's what I'm saying. I was just saying. I'm pretty sure I'd still get stuck in the water temple. I got stuck in one of the Halo remasters. I'm like, because it actually looked too good. I'm like, where's the fucking glowy thing that I'm on? I had to go back into the unremastered version. I go, oh yeah, there's the fucking door. Oh, it's got plants and stuff over it now. It looks really good. I just need to find where the fucking door is.
Did we ever tell you the Destiny story when we throwing a controller?
I didn't know you threw a controller. I've
Okay,
heard you
so-
got very frustrated with playing with them. Yes.
Okay, so let me set this up for you. Cade 6 is my boy. I love Cade 6.
You love Nathan Fillion.
I love Nathan Fillion. The majority of the time we're playing this game, between the two of them and Tab, they know my love for Cade 6, and they insist on pushing it in my face that he's dead and it's all his ghost's fault. And they're like, why does Ghost even come out? They know that if the ghost dies, like,
We weren't saying it was the ghost's fault. We were saying it was Cade's fault for pulling his ghost out to talk to it in the middle of a massive firefight.
It's true.
that, whatever. So,
It is Cade's fault.
But, and I mean, they would periodically just come up randomly. Like, we wouldn't even be anything to do, and they would just be like, it's totally Cade's fault. He's dead. Shut the fuck up, guys. So, after one particular ragging.
God, I'm so glad this ghost of mine just doesn't come out often and just sits there and talks to me in my pocket. It's so good.
So,
in their
after
defense,
Hold on.
it is Kate's fault.
So after one particular ragging, we're going on this raid or mission or whatever we're doing, and we're down in this cave, and my fucking ghost just chirps up and goes, I don't know why Cade 6 would even bring his ghost up. Like, and
Your ghost said it?
my ghost said it, and dude, I lost my fucking mind. Fuck this game! And I threw my fucking controller. Never thrown a controller in my life, and I was like, fuck this game! Fuck you guys! Fuck you, Ghost! Like,
Why
I
would
lost-
Bungie program it? That's amazing.
Because that's the way it always played out. Like all of us got the same queue. If I'm not mistaken, everybody gets the same queue as you're walking through. Just all of a sudden, your ghost basically says that same thing. It was like, why did Cade 6 let his ghost die?
I would never do that or something.
Why would you allow that? And I wouldn't do that to you. I wouldn't leave you and leave you to do that or get crushed or some way. So your ghost basically is like, fuck Cade. Like he's an idiot. And so we're just sitting here cracking up laughing once we hear it. She's fuck you, fuck this shit. This is fuck. Oh no, fuck this shit, bullshit. And then she starts getting farther away from me. This is fucking bullshit. I can't believe this shit. I can't bullshit. You can't because you're ghost. To which point we're just cracking up laughing. She's like, this is bullshit. I'm done.
I was so pissed.
And we're like, okay, Bye, Stephanie. She's like,
And she hasn't played Destiny since.
No, we got back on.
We got
and
back on.
I played. We made it all the way through. I avenged Cade. I have not picked it up since I've avenged him, but I did avenge him. I avenged my boy.
So you finished Forsaken and you were done.
No, I think we got to the Forsaken DLC, and that's where we stopped because
Forsaken.
that's when.
I thought Forsaken was when Cade died.
Yeah.
Yeah, the beginning of Forsaken is when he died, and you get to the end of Forsaken.
Yeah, so you finished through the Forsaken DLC,
yeah.
and that was it.
Yes. That's all I need in my life. I was pleased.
I tried to go back to that game the other day. It's because it's been so long since I've played. And I'm like, there's like 18 different things that I've not played yet. I'm like, I am woefully underpowered.
Yeah, we tried after we did Avenge Cade. Like me and him tried to hop on, and we were so like with whatever that new DLC was out
So
at the
far
time, and we
behind.
were so And I was just like, okay, this isn't fun anymore. I've accomplished my goal. I don't need to play this anymore.
Oh, I jumped on it more than once, twice.
I've played it a couple times, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, I don't even know, like, they've updated the crafting system, and there's like 8,000 different things you can do now. I'm like, I honestly, there's too much now. I'm like, if I had kept up with it at the time, maybe I could remember all this, but there's too much to just go into it and go, I don't know how new people start that game.
Yeah, because there's a lot of shit now.
Yeah, I don't know how you just start that game.
I guarantee that they start them off slow, like the normal game did. You know, when it first was vanilla, it came out, and then they kind of like introduce you.
But
to
that's what I'm
more
saying.
stuff as
But
it
since
goes
but
along.
since I had played it, it was free on Game Pass.
Yeah.
So I downloaded all the expansions, and I'm like, okay, bloop, bloop. It's just overload. I don't know. Where do I go?
Where
Yeah.
do you start?
Where do no? No.
Well, because didn't they get rid of the original story campaign even? So you
Yeah.
don't even really have that opening to kind of get used to the game now.
Yeah, you don't even have that.
Oh wow, I didn't know they did.
Yeah,
that.
because they eliminated one of the worlds you needed to do for the story. You can't go
Yep.
there at all
You
anymore.
you can't. I don't think Mars is even an option anymore.
So they blew up Mars, or something happened.
Yeah,
to Mars.
you like blow up Mars or something at some point in time.
Well, that's silly. Then why wouldn't you just have the game go through like an event to where you have Mars, and then
Because
if
it's
you
a
can access
because
it,
it's a
it's only
massive
those
multiplayer
people.
online game.
Well, that's not a fair assessment that you would instance that. Elder Scrolls Online does something similar with stuff like that all the
I think
time.
it is. But I don't know. It's too much now. It's too much. I got confused. I'm scared.
I'm scared. At least it's not just me.
There's too many buttons.
Kind of just now that she brings it up, I just remember sitting there just making fun of Kate and the fucking ghost
Seriously, why would he fucking do that?
so many times. Just
So dumb.
We would be in the middle of freaking shooting something, and one of the enemies would blow up and be like, man, that looked like Kate's ghost for a second. You know, like the stupidest
And it's like,
thing.
and you know, I'm already frustrated because
So mean.
I'm
You're
bad
at the
at
game,
games.
yeah. Because first-person shooters are your bane of your existence.
It's true. Just give me a third-person game.
There's so many things popping in my mind of the shit that we said.
You
know,
can turn
and
it into a third-person shooter. It's like just fine.
Like, man, I'm glad I died. My ghost is still around to keep me alive.
That was so fucked up. That's funny.
You're
Seriously,
all the
why would he do
worst.
that? Doesn't make any sense.
It is like a really weird moment, even the cutscene, because you don't really see them a lot in that. And he's fine. He just pulls it out, and then suddenly it gets shot. It's like, oh, that happened so you could kill Kate, because you've made us all immortal.
Yeah.
Got it. It's
Damn it.
It's fine.
But then my brain always, goes into, you pulled out your ghost, but your ghost, does it sit in your pocket? Does it just materialize into thin air?
Yes.
If it just materializes, then how does it get shot?
Because
Because it's in its physical
it
form.
transmats.
Well, if it can go in and out of form, if it got shot, like, would it be?
It already blew up. It didn't have time to go away again.
It's just energy.
It broke the
same way that
core.
like Kitty Pryde and the X-Men can get shot. She's not thinking about it being intangible. She's still very physical.
Mm.
And it hurts real bad.
It hurts real bad.
And then it's real hard to be intangible after you've been shot.
Yeah, just like Cade.
It hurts so bad. Oh my god. Why?
Well, come back
Y'all
on
might have been a little
Sunday
mean to her.
when we talk about our extra bets.
He's so
These
sad.
guys are just gonna be mean to me. It's fine. Don't bring your ghost out in battle, guys.
Seriously, don't. It's just a bad plan. Damn it, Cade.
Just not gonna get resurrected.
Damn it, Cade.
Are you getting stir crazy at home? Does this look like you on a daily basis? Patiently waiting to catch your laser? How about you watch us on YouTube at 8-Bit Cats? Because we'll take away your boredom, and you won't be like this cat, patiently waiting. Get it, Patches. Get it.